Hi besties, welcome back. Today I'll be taking you through on palm oil processing. That is Iswakwiwe. Let's jump right into it. First, we started by setting the drums. We didn't come out early though, but thank God people were no more because we wouldn't have seen empty drums to use. So I've poured the palm fruits into the drums. There are about 5 drums and I've set firewood for each drum. The other 3 drums are somewhere behind. I'm only filming these two because here is clearer. It's during the previous day, so the ground there is quite swampy. I'm adding just a gallon of water to these small drums and 1.5 or 2 gallons of water to the other drums because they are bigger. And you'll be wondering if 1 gallon of water will be enough for this amount of palm fruits. It will, honey. Reason is because we are steaming. We are not cooking it unlike the palm fruit you use in preparing banga stew or banga soup. Maybe I'll explain the reason for steaming next time. I've set the fire and I'm steaming the fruits already. Are you also wondering why I'm using palm fronds and bamboo sticks instead of the normal firewood? There are reasons for all of this. Maybe I'll talk about it if you really want to know. This stuff I'm adding to the fire is gotten from palm fruit. The thing is, nothing from palm is a waste, and this chaff is called avriver in my place. We left it in the bag for so long, so it took the shape of the bag. This avriver also has its own process and use. Well, all this will be talked about much later. Let's just concentrate and focus on oil processing. Akụkọ anyị bịara iso wee eme onye ọda anyị bịara eme. The palm fruit is ready for processing, guys. This is so hot. It's so hot I didn't even know what to do and bring them out. I had to switch from bucket to sieve. The sieve is even worse than the bucket. I would have stick to my bucket too. I don't know who sent me. So I'm taking the fruits to the engine that does the job. The way I held my phone, like my life depends on it. I know everyone hears story that touches the heart. So the engine is almost done with this set. At this point, water is being added to it. So it is done with this set. So the person that controls it or the person in charge, we call them operators. So the operator then opens the gate or the door. Should I call it gate or door? Anyway, whichever one. So he opens the gate for the kernel and chaff to come out because it's no longer palm fruit. So as they're coming out, water is still being added to help wash off the oil from the kernel. So as they're coming out, they are entering here, and this one is called the gauge in palm oil processing language. Palm oil processing gets its own language with the speak for. So the operator helps push them into the gauge with a shovel. So you can see where the oil is entering, and this is the first separation. Separation, what did they do for this thing? Just plenty. So yeah, the operator is applying first to properly extract the oil with the help of a jack. You can see the oil is then flowing into a bucket, and he's going to continue until the oil stops coming out, meaning there is no oil again to be extracted. And this process now is called apiaku. Akukonapi. So the kernel and chaff look so dry now, meaning the oil extraction was properly done. The operator then brings them out. Of course, these ones will be separated from each other as well. Just take a look at this fresh oil. We usually bring out some of this raw oil. We use it in preparing abacha in my place. We don't prepare abacha with cooked oil. I've set my drum. The oil is then transferred into the drum for cooking, and I'm making sure that there's enough heat for the cooking. This is actually the most difficult part of this oil processing. This second separation. That is separating the chaff from the kernel. And this process is called etuaku. So we'll say anamatuaku. So I went back to check on my palm oil and there is progress. I'm still adding things to the fire just to keep it burning. Waiting I no add for this fire. I won't add rubber. I no want make my fire go off. Now I just the pack things they put for the fire. So I went back to the separation of these two friends. Like I said, this is the most difficult part in this oil processing because you're going to use your hand and do the separation no matter the quantity. No engine or machine will do it for you. No magic will do it for you. You do it by yourself. So I went to check on my oil and it has boiled. So I'm adding water to it. Once the oil boils, just add water to it and put up the fire, meaning your oil is ready for consuming. So I came back again to this kernel and chaff. This chaff is called avriver. Remember the avriver I talked about at the beginning of this video? This is it. So while doing this, I'm waiting for my oil to cool off and then also filter. So the oil is ready, guys. Just look at this oil. If you perceive this oil, so I'm putting it first into a bowl for proper filtration before then transferring into gallons. So I went back to finish up with this. It's late already. So I'm finally done with this, and I'm packing the canals and taking them to where we keep them. This canal is another business on its own, but that is not why we are here. Guys, this is the next day. I've transferred the oil into these gallons, and these are my customers' orders. One of them ordered the raw oil I told you earlier that is for abacha, the one in the small gallon. See you in my next video. Bye. Don't forget to place your order.